What's going on, guys? This is Paddy, and I am bringing you my third instalment of Red Devil on a Blue Moon Ultimate Team Series, where I aim to build a perfect hybrid between Manchester United and Manchester City players. You can see here, starting off, going straight into the transfer list, selling the 4 contracts that I picked up at the end of the episode, selling them for 50 coins each. I'm not sure how much profit I made after tax, but it was enough to go sign me 2 players at the start of this episode. The first one, as you can see on the screen now, is Darren Fletcher. Both the players are out of the club's respective academies. You got Darren Fletcher, Scottish international. Unfortunately, he's not playing for Manchester United at the moment due to illness, and he has a bowel condition. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but all I know is he's not playing, and that's the important thing. I feel sorry for him. I really want him to come back. The second player going on to it now is a Manchester City striker. He's a silver non-rare. I'm not sure if many people know about him. His name is Nimley. I'm not sure exactly what his first name is. Honestly, playing with him, he's actually been quite a surprise. He does get a fair few goals for me. Um, Honestly, the games I've been playing with the bronze team with only a few actual chemistry links and gold players, it's actually really hard to play with. It was really hard to win with. Playing with, I'm not having that much of a problem. Going on to the gameplay now, you can see the guys' team. The first game of this episode, the team I come up against is a deadly Premier League team. You got Benteke and Sturridge up front, Cazorla just behind. That's enough on its own, but probably one of the best defences you actually ever see in this game. Vertonghen, Luiz, and Lloris. But surprisingly, it was me who penetrated the defence after a shocking error. I don't know what the guy was doing in defence, but Javi Garcia was there to pick up the loose ball, and he just tapped into the net in the 10th minute for me to take the lead. But like all games, I struggle so hard to keep on to the lead. Uh, Being honest, this guy, he wasn't a very good player. He probably just spent all like real money on packs and everything to get his team, because he actually wasn't that good in FIFA. Anyone should be able to get the first goal against a team like mine. I'm not sure, and I'm not particularly the best player at FIFA ever. Let's be honest, guys. You can see the ball gets crossed over. Raheem Sterling picks up the ball halfway in my box, and he unleashes the Kraken, puts it past my goalie. There's nothing a bronze keeper, there's nothing any keeper could have really done against a shot with that amount of pace on it and that precise accuracy. It was a good shot, even if it is from a little rat like Sterling. I'll give him that. Made it 1-1 in the 20th minute, and I thought from here, right, I've got my lucky break already. But I managed to chip the ball over to Striffler. He managed to cut inside and get a decent shot on goal, which resulted in me. He got the rebound, resulted in me taking the goal again. Honestly, I don't know how I was doing this. You notice this probably quite a few times throughout the episode, and you will notice it many. Well, you won't see it much more because episode 4, I don't have this team anymore due to the lack of contracts I have. Um, Playing, in the past few episodes, I've been dominating the game. I've been taking the goal. I've been going to goal up, losing the goal, goal up, losing the goal, goal up, losing the goal. Then I'll lose like a goal in the 90th minute. Cazorla, again, like I've just been saying, he equalised for this guy, cut inside and got a good shot on the right corner of the goal. Made it 2-2. I thought I was a bit panicky at this bit. I was actually aiming to hold on for the draw. I was trying to, if I was going to get a goal, it was going to be on a counter attack, and I was lucky enough for Nimley to turn 2 players and just slot it into Niachurlo, I think that's how you say his name, so he can get the goal. And I thought, now I'm going to defend for my life. There's no way I'm going to let this guy even score 1 goal, even 2 goals. I was hanging on and hanging on. I scored this. There was 10 minutes of the game left, and I thought, right, I can't lose this whatsoever. But because this guy's team is so good, he managed to overpower me. Some shocking defending allowed Benteke to get a header in there. I don't know why this guy's being a bit of a prick with the replays. He was watching it over and over, and you can probably guess what's coming up, guys. I'm not going to spoil it for you. All I'm going to tell you is the winner comes, but it's not from me. It was from this guy. He scored a late goal with Sturridge. For the rest of this episode, I'm just going to talk about something that I've noticed about Ultimate Team this year. I've mentioned it in a few the past few videos, I think. Honestly, you saw it in Raheem Sterling's shot. This thing that's annoying me. Sturridge gets his goal now. That's another thing that annoys me, just an over-the-top ball and hitting hopes. You saw it, a great example of it from Sterling there. My goal was Striffler. That was definitely an example of a hit and hope. Like, the ball just rebounds out and you just hit it there. It's so frustrating if I'm going to be conceding goals like that. Being honest, I don't do them as much. I don't get as much luck on this game as I really should, or as most people get against me. Going on to the second game, he had a very strong Brazil team. I only decided to put a few goals. I put Oscar's chip over the keeper. I thought that was a nice goal, even though he's playing against me. This guy is very tough. A Brazil team with a bronze team like mine is just going to overpower you, outpace you, and everything. You can see here, pick up a second goal with Pato. Is coming up. Sorry, I think I've had a small flaw in the editing. Yep, definitely. I thought Pato scored from that cross. The ball gets crossed over, and it is indeed is Santana who ends up getting the goal. I'm sorry for that miss. The problem with the editing. I'll try and to make sure that doesn't happen again. I can't even get my words out, guys. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I need to get better at commentating, doing stuff like this. I need to get better at improvising or actually taking notes. But with another example of shocking defending is there. I allowed the player to ahead of the get to the ball ahead of my goalkeeper, which should never happen. Sanchez decided to finish me off in 85th minute by shooting low into to the left side of the net, made it 4-0. And honestly, guys, I thought that was quite a good result. Depending, I went into the game thinking I'm going to get absolutely smashed. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in episode 4. Goodbye.